guys? It's your boy Big, bringing you another My GM episode. So let's get into it. So our record right now is 72 wins, 4 losses, 47 win streak, 98% team chemistry, 100% fan interest, number 1 in the division. Okay, so our 3 games today are the Trailblazers, the Timberwolves, and the Spurs. The Trailblazers have a record of 45 wins, 31 losses, so let's get into it in our first match of the day. We are home.
Pregame show.
So guys,
hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille
I
O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports.
my Park episode 2 with friends should be uploaded. If not, I apologize. It's just this whole thing of YouTube and all that. It's just not working sometimes. But hopefully it does work today.
Looking to improve tonight.
I made an episode 2 yesterday, but it couldn't be uploaded.
Curry, one of the guys we'll
so
be seeing tonight, is
I made another episode today, and it should be working today. So there should be an episode up today with my part.
Effortless. Maybe the best shooter of all time. You ready to go that time?
I just can't give it to you after that few of seasons.
I don't know.
I just say that
he won a
yes,
championship.
He won a championship, but it's only
he's up there with us now.
He's in the house, but Reggie Miller and Ray Allen had done it over a longer block of time.
Not like Steph Curry.
He's done it bigger in a shorter span. So I will still go.
All right, so let's get into our first game.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Who we got ball first?
Some confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against Portland.
That was dumb.
Incredible
that was dumb.
Series, complete domination. They've won all the matchups so far.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was
a defense
unreal.
really
The defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
All right.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Dream on right. Oh, he is.
Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade.
What is going on, man?
For the Trailblazers.
Not a good start coming into this game. Down 5-0.
And it's Aminu in at the small forward.
Man.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body.
And he's yelling with the dunk, get some points for us on the board. Let's go.
Part of what makes this guy special.
I don't know why this is not a good start.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have, no question about it.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in
Green's
for
up for 3. Perfect release.
Those are the kind of sequences that tell you
7-5.
why the score is what it is. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
We ain't losing. Come on now.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the season, and he would eventually be voted that
He's near 2.
And I thought
Curry's going down the court, and we are tied 7-7.
And so much talk focuses on what he does offensively, but he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And Lillard kicks to Leonard. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
10-7.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game.
Curry's going to take a contested 3 to answer it back, and it goes
That's
in.
the way you like to start. Back at
10-10.
I mean, they immediately get those 3 points.
Close tight game, guys.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
They set the pick. Lillard against Thompson. Lillard dishes to Aminu. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
That was a 3, but all right, I'll take the game.
Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Inside.
He's open. No, that's green. Come on.
And the rejection.
Get out of here, boy. It's our
That's
ball.
out of bounds. Golden State will retain
How
possession.
unfortunate.
Trailblazers with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Azili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for
Nice,
Klay
Barnes
Thompson.
with the. Come on!
Entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kamen's checked in
How
for Plumlee. Davis
unfortunate.
comes in for Leonard. Alan Crabb, he's
That's
checked in for
weird.
Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Calderon in for Damian Lillard. The drive.
Draymond with the dunk. We are down by 2.
Good tug on the way down.
I wasn't going for the 3, but it was just a nice break to the rim. So.
Got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
And that last replay courtesy of Keegan.
All right.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to
I'm
keep
not
him
even
out
pat.
of his comfort
All right,
zone.
he's open for a nice 2. And we are now tied 14
Really
to
nice way to
14.
get your first bucket of the day.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Calderon with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Kaman kicks to Crabb. That one goes. Count it.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Warriors trailing. Feeds it to Barnes.
Oh,
To the
gosh.
paint. Here's Livingston. Nifty move.
I knew that was risky, but.
Kaman.
Oh, no.
Calderon against Curry. Calderon passes to Kaman.
7 seconds left on the clock.
Another miss by Kaman.
And you know what? That's
And
one
Barnes
of
the
those
half-court
chances
shot
he's
in.
taking shots
Oh.
like that.
That would have been crazy if Barnes got
And
that
now a chance to hear
half
from
court
point
and
guard
tied the
Damian
game.
Lillard. He
None of them would have been a
explains
3.
his
I'm
stoic
stupid. We would have had to lead by 1, but we were down by 2 going to the second
To see
quarter.
Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Oh, that's not what we needed.
And off
We got
we
the
go,
and
a
1.
close game now starting the second quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a
Man,
hand up.
I
on
don't know. We
shooters.
need to do something,
Actually, have
though.
gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Come on, Clay. Come on, man. Yes, Clay. Down by 2.
Thanks to that, they've gotten
We
a
answered
lot
back
of
with
points
3.
off of turnover.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes
Oh,
at
I'm
the
just
3.
going to leave him.
Hogan
Oh,
out there with
but we
Maurice
got.
Bates. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors.
And
to
1.
start
Come
the
on.
second quarter.
Oh. Up to the line to shoot 2 to tie up the game. Will we get it? Yes. 1 goes down. And the second one drops with the perfect release by
You were talking
Andre.
on Maurice Bates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo V
Shoot.
from time to time.
The shot by Lillard, wide open.
He hit a 3 in the
All
first,
right.
but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Thompson.
And look at
his
the ball
second shot
movement.
goes in, off to a good start,
Oh, we
2
took
for
the
2.
lead up by 2.
Offensively,
That's what we
He
needed.
can be the engine
With
that
that
drives
stop.
them at any given time.
Plumlee with the screen. Lillard attacking.
Ooh.
And they get it. Can't hit.
Nope.
And Golden State will come the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, listen,
Clay with the. Why is he leaving him open right there? Well, especially when he's by the hoop. What are you thinking?
Were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting.
Lillard again missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
It's
Iguodala, that's a
Iguodala
two-pointer.
with
That
the
drops,
2.
and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball
Trailblazers
is
call a
looking for the
timeout.
best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Portland with the ball. 6-point game. Out left to the wing. Thompson against Lillard. Ring shot on the way. Good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
4-point lead.
Look at the metrics for it, Clark. And
by
Iguodala is on
us.
something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Waits going for the
he's got a
2
really
and
good
it
basketball
goes in.
IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Lillard against Thompson. Over to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside. Lillard again missing.
Rare you
Alright,
see
we got the
him
rebound.
miss such an open look.
Kicks to Spates. He dishes it to Thompson. Fires
Thompson
for
open
3.
for that
And
3.
another 3 for Golden State.
9-point lead, man. What happened to the Trailblazers, man?
Clark, some tough offensive sets.
They had us pretty much down the whole game, but
just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's
And
in
here
tight,
comes
but not sure
Livingston.
on that possession.
The lead pushed to double digits.
a little fancy
And the
with
Warriors
that
lead
layup.
by 11.
Well, there's hot guys and then there's really hot. They
Usually,
just
as
can't
you'll
miss.
see
You know, Greg,
in the episode, when I get into a rhythm, I usually make them, and then I'll get to stop. But yeah, it just ended.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second
Right.
quarter's been even better than his first.
Ooh.
And that was pretty good.
Livingston dishes to Azili. Ball's knocked
Ow.
loose. Plumlee with the steal. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Lillard with it. Last game he had 34 points.
What? I don't think there's any contact on this one, but oh well.
This is his second trip to the
10-point
line
lead.
in
Wait,
this one.
11.
And
I
just
don't
a
even know.
top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game
Black.
that has really been consistent this year.
It's an 8-point lead with 18 seconds left
He's a
until
dead
we
eye
go to
at the line,
halftime.
fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
The drive by
Draymond with the
Green.
one-hand
Maybe
dunk.
could've tried
Let's
for a
go,
more
boy.
memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Lillard.
We go to halftime.
And that
With,
does it for the first
I think,
half of play.
let me think
The
here.
Warriors on top.
On
ending
a
the second quarter on a
9-point
20-6
difference
run.
in the score.
It's the 2K Sports
We are
Halftime
looking
Show.
good going into the playoffs. We are.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by
Guys,
Shaquille O'Neal. Golden State found
I'll
themselves in a
explain
close
this
game in the
more
first.
in a video
Some good
tomorrow.
moments from both teams,
But I'm
as
just
the first
all I'm gonna
period
say is
wrapped
I'm
up,
trying to
they
grind
traded.
and make some videos
And
today.
that's going to do it for now as the second half is just
So we
about
got
to get
one going
started. Now
up with
back to Kevin
hopefully with friends, my park. Then we got this, and then after this we're gonna make a my career mode on WWE. Then I might do a couple more later, but I'm
And
just
the
trying to
third quarter
grind
about
and make
ready
some
to get
videos
underway.
today.
You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
But
Always been
back
a
in game,
dynamic scorer, and
he
we
could've
saw
shot that if
in
he wanted to.
first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him.
Oh,
I don't know if there is an answer
that was
for
an
him. quite
air
honest.
ball.
On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with
I'm gonna
CJ
take it.
McCollum playing the
Andre
two.
that goes
Myers
in.
Leonard is out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the center position.
11-point lead.
And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker
They got
shooter
CJ
we've had
McCollum
in
that
the
made
league.
that.
When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been
A
better.
fast break
That's
by
good.
the
Curry's got
MVP
7
Curry.
points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they
Ooh,
don't, things are just
almost
going to
got
get worse
that.
from here.
And
Almost fell the
Plumlee
ball.
kicks to McCollum. And there's the pass to Leonard. Sinks it from just inside the
Oh
baseline.
man.
Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And In that case, I think it's the right
And
thing to do.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. While there's a
Your
chance, let's
MVP,
show you
ladies
the
and
teams
gentlemen.
that have
Your
thrived on the
MVP.
fast break this season. The Warriors, #1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Time called here. The Blazers.
All I know
decide
is
to
right
talk it
now,
over. They're moving on after
I'm
the tough loss they
praying.
took at the
I am
hands of
praying that
Miami.
the upload with
it's
2K
just
with
hard
friends
to
goes
make up
works.
when you have an
But right now it's
inability to
editing
make free
the
throws
music
consistently, and that's why
out of
they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt
well,
started to creep in
out
when they kept
of my
missing those
video.
foul shots.
That takes a good
You
bit.
could see them
Then we'll
start
have to add the
shy
intro.
away from wanting to even go to the
So
line.
we're just hoping and praying, crossing my fingers, because the last two, and one still up my channel, because it has a good bit of views, is the one with
And guys, that swagger can
Pro-Am
backfire
with my
because
friend
you
Mike.
don't want to get your
I kept
opponent
that
a
up, but
little
that's
too riled up.
audio was
That's
included.
good,
The
and the Warrior
one I'm
lead is
trying to
cut
make
down
last
to
night
8
was
on the
also
bucket from McCollum.
audio was
He's
included.
doing
So I
his
just
best to carry him,
didn't
fellas,
upload
but he
it.
can only do so much. Things would be different for
But
them if
then
he was getting a little more help.
today it's
More
actually
points
working.
onto their lead with the tomahawk.
So I might be able to
Yes,
get lucky with this
symbolic
one
there
tonight.
as well of the effort here tonight.
I'm just trying to grind tonight, make some videos, so I'm glad that one is working.
McCollum passes to Lillard.
But like I said, I'll make a
Lillard
video
sets the pick for
explaining
Lillard. To the middle.
more about it
Plumlee,
tomorrow.
no luck.
Minute 37 left
Hey,
in
look
the.
at Andre
Oh, here
Iguodala,
comes
maybe
Curry.
the premier perimeter defender in the NBA is Glenn Clark of length and strength is hard to match.
Yeah, he does a terrific job. Versatile at the defensive end. He's had some injuries and his scoring numbers have dropped. But you look at his defensive impact, second to none.
Lillard dishes to Leonard. And it's slammed in by
And the one-hand
Plumlee.
dunk.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he
Ooh,
capped that one out?
and Thompson.
Like the 1-2 punch.
That was
And
a crazy
Iguodala,
save.
The first Warrior to win first team all defense since the great Nate Thurman. You got to go all the way back to 1971. And this is a different Warriors team, one that excels at the defensive
wow.
end of the floor. And Dre plays a big part in that.
And a great assist by
Man,
Curry. As
this
that
game
one
has
goes
all
in.
been about Andre
Curry's got assist number
Iguodala.
7 for him
Played with
tonight.
like 3 back-to-back dunks. Curry too. Curry's game
Lillard
is
against Thompson, and Lillard kicks to Leonard. Here's Crabb. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. They get it again.
Ooh, and Thompson once again. And here comes Andre. Maybe going for it. One other one and one. And another and one.
Nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going
And
right now.
that one
And a perfect
falls
time to get hot. Just as
19
we get into
seconds
the meat
left.
of the second half here.
to the third quarter.
Trailblazers trail by 17. And here's Calderon. A look at his stats. He averages
I think he's
a
letting the
bit
clock
over 8
run
points
out.
a game. He feeds it to Kaman. And that time, also a missed
And
shot.
bogey for the full
And you
court.
saw how quick
No.
the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable.
All right, we're
in their
going
shot
into the
attempt.
last quarter.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Ooh, you want to square up,
Warriors
boy?
leading by 17. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt.
Barnes gonna risk
Bogut at
it,
the four
and it
with Bogut at the
does
five.
not go in.
And it's Barnes
Bogut
in
almost
at
had the
three,
rebound,
small forward.
but it did
That's the
not go.
Warriors' five.
He didn't get it, I should say.
Calderon kicks to Aminu. Kept alive.
Aminu went for the
Here's
three,
Davis, and
but
he gets
Davis
it to go.
saved
Davis
it.
has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Trailblazers.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
You know, of the last
I thought
six
he was on me a
baskets,
little bit. I
5
thought it
have
would have been
come
the
on
and one,
interior.
but
This
Apparently
is
not.
major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing
Portland
your will
calls
offensively,
another
getting
timeout.
exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game.
We're up by
He
a
also talked
good
about
bit,
creating
so
good looks on the perimeter,
we got
saying
this
can hurt
game.
them from the outside.
I
That
was
should
nervous
be a
in the
focus.
beginning,
A few late on
trying to get the
fly
foul,
adjustments
and
the situation gets more desperate for
he's
them.
got foul.
It's
Barnes
going
going
to
up
be a
to
tough
the line
hill
to
to climb,
shoot.
guys.
All right, Doris.
One falls.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes Clark in year 3. Moved into the starting
And
lineup last
the
year,
other
really responded.
Yeah, he
fails.
did. I think he
Okay.
benefited from the new system. He was
I think I
miscast
released
as
it
an
a little too early.
isolation scorer,
That's
but when he can
alright.
spot
We're
up
up
for
by a good
threes
bit,
and
Barnes.
catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Lillard attacking.
Yeah.
Aminu, the pass to Plumlee.
He has 8 seconds to shoot it.
Lillard up top, guarded by Kerr. Clock at 4, and Lillard kicks to Aminu. Fires from 18. Plumlee, no luck.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving
Curry's gonna
themselves
take a
extra
contested
possessions
shot, and it
have
falls.
taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage
Still 1-0.
if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Lillard attacking. Misses in close.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And Barnes with the good ball
That's
movement,
it,
and it
coming off
falls.
the assist from Thompson.
2 minutes left in the
Passing
game.
leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Lillard
Oh,
attacking. And the shot is good.
Oh, we called a timeout. Really? For what?
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
It's so quiet there for a minute.
They're in front by 19. We've got
Oh, up by
1:48
19.
left
Oh,
here
we
in the
got
fourth quarter. Catching up on the changes
Oh,
for Golden State.
they put the bench
Spates
in.
checked in for Azili. Farajao comes in for Draymond. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in
Everyone's
for
having
Thompson.
a good game.
And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well.
Ooh.
Leonard's checked in. Lillard attacking. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's
There you go.
Farajao, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here,
With a minute and 27 seconds left in the game.
Dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a
All
nice
right.
job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on.
Barbosa's shooting. I couldn't see the shot maker, but it
Dominated
falls.
every area.
And words can hardly describe
Everyone
the
is
way
doing
these
pretty good.
guys have come out game after
Like everyone
game
made a
after
point
game
to play today.
and been dominant in both conferences. When they hit the 72 win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were
I think everyone that
glad
has
we
played
watched it
in
all.
this game
1
today
and 2.
has made a
And in this
shot.
era of unparalleled
We got the foul
parity,
by
it takes a lot
Damian
to sweep
Lillard.
an opponent in 4 straight games. But that's exactly how they finished off their season series tonight against the Trailblazers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Stephen Curry. A big part of their was his ability to keep the ball
Space,
moving.
man,
finding
look at
guys
that
when they would
contested
flash
shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors.
And we're just
Andrew
on
Bogut checked in
fire.
for Verajao.
We're just warming
And
up for these
Iguodala in for
playoffs, baby.
Barnes. Lillard attacking. And
Ooh,
it's
and the
sent back
block.
by Bogut. Here's
Barbosa,
Barbosa,
and one.
counted. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free
Barbosa's
throw
going
line.
up for one shot.
Just look at how quickly
And it
the
falls.
lead
Perfect
has grown
release.
here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Calderon, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team.
No, wanted me to shoot it.
Sade comes to mind for
Oh
me
man, I
right
thought
now
Spates
that
got the
offense,
rebound.
It's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
They might start fouling, but nah, I
He
wouldn't
always
because it's not
knows where
even.
his
No, they're
teammates
not.
going to be, and Kevin, that will let
10
him
seconds
put the ball
in the
where he
game.
wants it, right waiting for him.
The dish now to Barbosa. Wants to get it to Spades and does. Using his
Spades.
post move to get the 2 points.
And that's just
Trying to
a
get the
little
foul,
for
but
these
it
fans to cheer
doesn't
about
work.
as they get ready to celebrate.
That is the game, guys. I really want to know who's player of the game. I think Andre Iguodala should be player of the game. But what a game.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
That is 2 more games to go.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game,
Oh, man.
Stephen Curry.
Who
He
is
was
it?
the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power
Really?
of that motor.
I thought Iguodala
Shaq,
did better.
what'd you
But
think?
Curry did make the good.
And
He
folks,
did have a
that's
good
it
game.
for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always
I
a
think the
pleasure.
whole team should honestly have
Kenny the
freaking
Jet
play
Smith,
MVP
for
because
Shaquille
we
O'Neal,
just
this is Ernie Johnson.
destroyed the Trailblazers in our first game here tonight.
You to know that it's our time. You bleed the same.
Alright, so in the game 2 with the Timberwolves. They wreck, I didn't check the record, but it's another home game.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you are joining us today as we enter the final episodes of the NBA regular season. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season.
Alright, I am sorry for being quiet. I'm just
Carl
looking
Anthony Towns out
on
of Kentucky,
Facebook
just an
while this
incredibly
loads up.
mobile big man. How about his NBA future, Shaq?
You know, he could play either the 4 or the 5 and be pretty effective. He gets up and down the floor very well for his size, and guess what, Ernie?
What?
He's from Jersey.
Really? I did
Oh,
not
yeah.
know that. You're just a Jersey historian. I didn't know that. Town gives you a lot, though. He gives you a little bit for a big man. He can run the floor, like Shaq said. He gives you the versatility, and defensively, he's pretty good, impressive.
We have run out of time. It's time to go courtside. Thanks for joining us.
Alright, so let's get into our second game.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors.
The last couple times they about ended.
Everybody live on 2K Sports. With Greg
Hopefully
Anthony, Clark Kellogg,
not
and our
tonight.
sideline reporter, Doris Burke. This is Kevin Hart.
And he's
Today's
Billy
game continues
starting off
this
with
Golden
another
State
dunk.
Warriors
For
homestand.
those.
This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
I think that's the 48 win streak or 47.
That success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high
Ties it
level
up.
all year long.
I thought it would have been a block, but sadly no.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise
And Draymond
or a
with that
hangover
screen
after a
release.
championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Towns is out
Golden
there
State
with
looking
Garnett.
good,
And it's Rubio
better
in the point
than
guard.
the start of the first game after sure.
Terrific design on
No
the pick
team has
look.
missed a
He
shot
lays it
yet.
in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hey,
No.
for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his
And
coming out
Draymond
party
with
to the
another
world. He
shot.
put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
The drive by Rubio. And Curry pulls it down. The
Curry
Warriors have
grabs
gotten
the
their
rebound.
first 3 shots to
Clay's
go
going out.
to start off this game.
Oh, missed that
good job
but
to take
we
it
got
right at
the foul. So
Yeah,
Clay's
really
going
left
to
him no
the
choice there, Greg.
shoot two,
He
one
had to
drops,
foul and keep him from converting the easy
and
bucket.
the other goes in.
And
Perfect
remember Klay
release.
Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And Curry, here we go.
Oh, about shot. Taking out his Draymond Green.
Kicks to Thompson. Releases.
Iguodala with the perfect
Iguodala
release.
with the basket, the assist by Thompson. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes,
and
was
it
not
just
a highly
rolls
recruited
out.
player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up
And here comes,
playing college ball at
oh,
Washington
the steal.
Wiggins passes to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man,
Well,
what a
Merry
game.
Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We're only up by 3, so it's still anyone's
Iguodala
game.
dishes to Green. Down low.
No.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around.
And Curry with the
Curry
deep
can't
three
get it
and
to
a
go.
miss.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Ooh.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
And up by
And that's
1
now
with a
6
contested
points
shot.
for Karl Anthony Towns. Thompson outside. There's the
Thompson
three.
going for a 3. And it, oh,
Iguodala. Back to Green. Tries again.
And Green.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre
makes it
Iguodala.
a 3-point lead.
That's 7 points for Draymond Green.
Draymond Green
trail
having a
by
good
3.
game, that's for sure.
There's the pass to Wiggins. Oh, and that
Ooh,
one, no
and the height
question, powered it down.
with that jump.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not
And
a
Curry.
penny, not a manny, that's a facial.
Shot rolls in.
Here is Rubio following the basket by Stephen Curry.
Oh,
Towns with it. He's against Azili. Good.
man.
8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Go up by 1 again.
That's his 4th
30
straight
seconds
make
left
right out the
in the
chute.
first quarter.
Setting a pretty high standard
That's all
for
right.
himself here.
Just like you draw it up
And he's
before
illy.
you come out.
Oh, it rolls out. But Iguodala
And he uses the glass on the
gets it
lane.
in
And
there.
that putback about as easy a
He got the
bucket
offensive
as you're
rebound.
going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
In the backcourt.
Garnett
Hello,
kicks to Rubio.
ref. Ref.
To the inside.
Ref.
Here's Towns. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their first
There's
free
9
throws
seconds
of
left
the
in the
game on this
quarter.
trip to the line.
He's up
First free
to
throw is good.
15, looking to make it a 1-point lead. And it
Towns
connects.
drops them both.
So,
He has such
so far
terrific
1 point line with
form
9
and
seconds left in
consistency
the
on this
first
free throw.
quarter.
Beautiful to watch.
King Golden State. Nope.
Stolen by
Nope.
Levine.
They're looking to take the lead here
Here's Neal.
with 1 second left in the game,
And he
and
misses the
no.
go-ahead basket. Well, it's been
Golden
a
State up by
high-scoring,
1 going to
competitive
the
game
second
the first
quarter.
of play. Warriors lead.
Another close game.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym
In the first
range,
quarter.
told us about his comfort stretching the
As we've
floor.
seen last game as well.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely
All right.
great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow
Oh, and it goes
this
in.
splash brother
The
to
Timberwolves
let it
take the
rip.
lead up by 1 point.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again.
Bogey with the
This
one-hand dunk, and
presentation
now
of the
Golden State
NBA
takes the
on
lead.
2K Sports continues. Players
Close
are
game.
topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going
No,
again as well.
but
What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Orange go for the 3, and it
Low-post presence,
does not
big
go. Space.
And a moment now. The lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter.
Spate's got it again.
So
And the third time's a charm.
Got Muhammad. Gary Neal is out there with Levine. Then it's DeMar.
That was scary. Honestly, that was really scary.
Levine passes to Neal. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, you know, last season
was only up to
Steve Kerr
one
came
again.
into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100%.
Spate's going for it too, and it goes in.
Of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Timberwolves trail by 3.
Well, by 3 points.
Levine dishes to Jang. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And Curry, here we go.
Was that risky? No, it was not.
It goes. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch
2
how
minutes
he
left.
plays the game from this season.
We should call a timeout. I don't blame you. We really need to talk this over. We only up by 3 points in the second quarter.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Last time they met
It is
was in
still
Minnesota.
anyone's game. As you, no, I guess the make a video, but when my last big streak I had was a 21-win streak, and this season I faced the Cavs again, and we were tied the whole game. Then they won the game by a buzzer beater, and it was like almost a half court. So that's unfortunate. And yep, you guessed it, LeBron made it. Yep, that was LeBron that. And look at Sean. He's just testing Wiggins.
Check in with Doris Burke. Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Muhammad was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying
look at the
he is
distraction.
going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the
3
way.
point lead.
Well, coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Sean
As I
Livingston.
recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for the team, though, he worked through
Barnes.
it and is as strong as ever at the
With
defensive
the-
end.
And
Thompson with the
Well, they
one
weren't
hand
going
dunk.
to pass up that chance to get out and
Is
run.
good. I
foul
think
with
this
the
is where
steal.
goes. I think this is where I'm going to start
Got to pad their lead anytime
going
an
on.
opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
back to Rubio.
40 seconds left. Oh, and the dunk by Bogut. I mean the block, not dunk. My bad.
Here's
And here comes Thompson. And one.
the bucket and send him
Thompson's
to
going to
the
the line
line.
to shoot
It
one.
could be a three-point
But
play.
it's 3 points, then it goes in.
And
Perfect
I like
release.
the job they've done
10-point
with
lead.
working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team
Ooh.
shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot
Oh,
selection.
he's going to the line to shoot
Ricky
2.
Rubio Clark, one of the most highly anticipated
One goes, one
international
drops.
players in recent memory to come into the NBA.
Looking to make it an 8-point difference, and no, only
After much haggling and negotiating, he was finally allowed to
Clay.
join the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2011. What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been
plays at
even
9
better
points.
than his first, and that was pretty good.
He feeds it to Wiggins. Back to Rubio. That's good. Rubio's got 5 now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Here comes Sean
It's
Livingston
becoming
coming
a
down the
theme
court.
in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And a wide
Iguodala
open
going for a
look
3,
Iguodala.
and it drops.
Hits it from 3-point range.
4 seconds left
Iguodala's got his
until
third
we
bucket
hit
of the night.
halftime.
Really
What?
crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Oh, I just
Thompson sends it back.
I would have been so mad if they
we've
made
reached
that,
the
dude.
end of-
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
That was a fail. I made a clip a while back. If you scroll down to my channel, it's called
And what an amazing performance.
half-court
the
fail,
hometown
I think,
Golden
or
State
something like
found
that.
themselves close game in
I'm
the
gonna go
first.
shoot it, and
Their
then
biggest lead during the opening
the
period.
same thing happened to me.
That's going to do
So
it
if you
for
want to
now.
go check that
as the
out,
second half
it's
is
down there
just
somewhere in the clips.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far,
Well.
not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see
We are
if
in
they can
halftime.
slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had
10-point
anybody that can
difference
disrupt his rhythm down
in the
low.
Well,
halftime.
how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out
Oh,
a little bit, front
that's
him, double him,
easy.
anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and
I don't know.
Towns spots.
Try to make a foul.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward
I don't know.
spots. And it's Azili
I really couldn't
in at
see
the 5
because
spot.
people
So
were
that's
in the
group
way.
out there for Golden State. Here's Levine, guarded by Curry. And the jam by Levine.
Oh,
Major league
that
big
dunk
boy
by
throwdown
Levine.
right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
and Curry once
maybe
again
that'll
with
give them a
another
little bit of that
fast break
swagger
score.
that they seem to have lost.
I fell on a fan. He caught my
Uncontested.
fall.
I
He
mean,
broke
it's
my
nice to
fall.
be able to
It's all
add
right.
to
It's
the
all right.
lead without having to really work for it.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Green with the rebound.
That
All
is some
right.
tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oh,
Iguodala kicks to Green. That falls.
And
Nice feed that
Green.
time from Andre Iguodala. 9 points for Draymond Green.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Azili. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Thompson. Curry's
Curry
shot
with
is
the two.
good.
I love
Curry
the
is on
shot
fire,
selection
guys.
today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a
when
really good
Draymond
job
catches
at
that
end
ball
of the
before it
floor.
rolled out.
Barnes kicks to Iguodala.
Ow! And Iguodala got it.
Outside Curry. And here's Barnes
Barnes
for
going for the three, and no.
Rebound Minnesota. They come into this one following the loss
Barnes
to the
was well
Mavericks.
contested there.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how
They
many
show
plays you make at
how
the defensive end, hard to
it's an
overcome such a
11-point
lack of
lead.
production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys.
Suns
And
went off,
they
and
have
nothing
nobody to blame
attack,
but
right?
themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for State. Minnesota also with the sub. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Damari Carroll. Pass to Livingston. The
No.
tray.
Ho.
Bogut kicks to Curry. The three
Curry's
ball.
going for the three though. He ain't.
They get it back.
Oh. And Bogut
Bogut,
out
the
of
pass
nowhere.
to Livingston. On its way from Curry,
Curry going for another
two.
three, and it
And it's
goes in
good. Assisting
somehow,
on the play
some way.
was Livingston. 12 points for Steph Curry. Timberwolves trail by 13. Now the feed to Muhammad.
Ooh.
There's a minute left to play in the third. No good from 11 feet.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that
And
look.
Livingston.
Livingston, that's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Neal. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Inside. Muhammad
No,
grabs the board.
Barnes.
All
It
the
just
defender
rolls
had
out.
to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
I don't know why I'm so
Here's
hungry.
Levine, guarded by Curry. And
There it
Muhammad
goes
gets
in.
it to go.
Maybe a comeback in the making with 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
19
It
seconds
can
left to
happen.
play in the third.
Was very unlikely.
Kicks to Livingston. He dishes it to Green. From the
Green
arc.
go for a shot with the
Yes,
three,
he
and it
did.
falls.
5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he could be the guy to put this game in reach.
And Towns gets it to go.
4 seconds left.
Towns has got 12 in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a
And Curry with
ton
the
to help his
full
team. And
court
he's
in.
going to have to do even
Oh.
more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double.
We are going to the last quarter of our second game. We're going to face the Spurs
Welcome back.
and
Fourth
call
quarter
that an
action starting
episode.
up in what has been a one-sided show.
What a
Warriors leading by 14. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Gorgie Dang. Ricky Rubio is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad, and it's Garnett in at the four-man position. To the left side wing. Wiggins right side. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level. Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Garnett, the screen. Muhammad dishes to Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here we go. Fast break. Muhammad's got it. That's good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Warriors leading by 16. The drive by Thompson. Here's Azili. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Rubio against Thompson. And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Passes to Wiggins. Shoots from 12. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Here's Curry. Sinks that one from the post.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 18. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Savine's checked in for Muhammad. Garnett goes in. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Warriors leading by 18. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Azili dishes to Iguodala. Outside, Green. It's good from long range.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc. And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Adrian Payne's checked in for Jang. Damari Carroll comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Gary Neal's checked in for Levine. And Joe in for Ricky Rubio. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
A healthy serving of humble pie, owning the season series throughout. This victory will give them a clean sweep of 3-0 this year against the Timberwolves.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Stephen Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Trailblazers. From deep, Neal. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Jones. Here's Towns. Outside, Jones. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Barnes, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Adrian Payne. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. So we see the Warriors taking the game.
Yes, Kevin, here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Stephen Curry. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. You talk about great trios in NBA history, the Spurs trio.
So we're facing the Spurs for our final
Duncan,
game.
Ginobili, Parker. Last year moved into the #1 spot for career winning percentage for any 3 active players. Shaq, how long will it be before we see something like this again?
Well, the trio in the Spurs model has been synonymous with success. That's right, Ernie, synonymous. I don't know how to spell it, but it sounded good, so I hope you understand. Synonymous.
So these guys are second in the league.
We'll
We'll be facing these guys in the playoffs.
Accolades between them duplicated.
Did my NBA just... No, it didn't. Okay.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the San Antonio Spurs
All right, we got the ball.
facing the Golden State Warriors. They're still compensating for the loss of Manu Ginobili.
Kevin, this is a big blow to this team. I mean, he's going to miss some of the playoffs and perhaps all of them.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the point. They get the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And what got them
What?
that win was
How are we
the
out of
remarkable
bounds,
success they
bro?
had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis, but when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
Now here's Leonard with an average of around 19.5 points a
They
game. His
are up
scoring
by
has been
1
a
point.
constant for them.
And he came off that screen. He just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in
You know,
time
they gotta
enough
shoot
to
a three to
challenge
take the
Greg,
lead.
and that's the
Yes.
case, you can mark those
Up by
for
2.
him.
Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a
This is the
long-range
last
threat.
game.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range
I wanna see
shooters
how
off the pull-up too, and he's a creative finisher.
One video that I
Floaters
uploaded
and
doing.
backspin shots, English off the
That I'm gonna
glass.
make.
Again, the best shot maker.
After this, guys, we'll be making a WTK60 my career mode, just for you guys can
Really good example of his passing.
I want to get some videos out. Like I said, I'll explain what I'm doing tomorrow in the video.
Duncan with a screen on Curry.
Then maybe a crew episode later. They just
Parker
a
against
pain to
Curry.
edit and upload and all that.
Charity stripe shot.
Maybe. Depends how much time we got. I don't even know what I'm doing today because today is my mom's birthday, so I don't know what is all going up. I'm trying to grind. At one, also my mom's birthday. I had company over, so I had to see them.
From the game, so early offensively, they've been
I'm just
great.
trying,
That's the way
guys.
you like to start.
Now
Trying to get as
here's
much
Parker.
videos as I
He's
can
coming
for
off a
today.
16-point
Like
game
I'm only
against
make
Utah.
like maybe like
And
one.
don't forget about his
Well,
playmaking in that
I
game
mean,
either.
maybe.
He did a
I
great
don't know.
job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Just
What?
4 to shoot. Parker with another miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I've been. I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Parker following the basket by Stephen Curry. Another miss by Parker.
And Curry with
No
the
doubt he's struggling
rebound.
right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Look at the D though, trying to
Outside Curry.
Curry with a deep three.
Another
And it
three
goes
for
in.
Golden State.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball
10-point
movement's been a
lead.
big key.
It really has.
Well, these guys in
Defense
second division, I
unable
think
to
we'll be good
react
for
as
playoffs,
quickly
guys.
as
Trust me.
necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now he's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end,
Ooh.
averaging about 12.5 points a game.
That was a
Now
nice.
that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well,
Nice
the
shot.
rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch.
Oh, that
Very
just rolls
dangerous
right
to
out.
leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm
40
pretty sure
seconds left
that
in the
was
first
not
quarter.
the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Curry. It goes right
Got
in.
themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a
Oh,
zone.
they got it.
Here's Duncan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
On its way from
Curry just gonna
for
shoot it,
2,
and it goes
the
right in.
Warriors tack on 2 more.
How about he has yet
Well, I
to
don't
miss
know, man. I don't think that was
to
a
start.
a
Yeah,
three.
he's setting himself up to be their
He was
go-to
right behind
guy
the line.
today.
He was right behind the line. But it's whatever.
Parker
13
against
seconds left
Curry.
in the first quarter.
Parker, right side.
7-point lead.
Pass to Aldridge. Shoots from the
And
baseline.
get out of
And it
here.
goes out of bounds.
Get out of here.
Last touch by Green.
Now they have 2 seconds to shoot.
One second left.
Oh, wait. No, that's not right.
No good on that last second attempt there.
We're going into the second quarter up by 7 points.
And Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding throughout the years. He was hardest to... Even though it seems
I thought the
like that
Spurs
was a
were going to go
very
for
long
it,
time ago
but
now,
they didn't.
To hear Tony Parker talk about it now, it still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The game made him cry. That's one of the things fans forget about with professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where
Oh,
they are.
Clay's going. Going all the way with the dunk.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a moment now to look at the scoring
It's a
approach in terms
10-point
of
lead.
where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so
John
far.
Bob slid.
And a chance
Got
here
a spread
presented
bounce.
by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and
Was
ready
that
to go
dumb?
for the start of the
But-
second quarter. So for the Golden
And
State
one.
Warriors right now,
By Harrison
Thompson
Barnes.
is the 2 with
Gotta
Barnes
get one
at
more
the
point
3.
on the board,
Curry
on the free throw
stays
line,
out there
and
with
yes.
Bogut, and it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Golden State.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just
that
for
goes
the
in.
Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope.
From
His
Curry.
only concern right now, Clark,
Look at
is getting
Curry.
the points on the
Went
board,
all the
and I
way.
don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though.
Spurs
Still,
call
I
a
like
timeout.
that pretty one-handed flush.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Well, as Greg was just talking about, the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammond, a phenomenal player for a very long time in the WNBA. And Clark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect candidate to become the first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
Just 3 to shoot, and that
Look
one's
in
good.
and
Simmons.
quit the course it did.
Field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate. They're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
He kicks it to West. Miller against Curry. Here's West. Another one falls for San
And it
Antonio.
falls. What time is it? It is
And the Warriors decide to take their first
2:13.
time out here.
And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his
Here
production
it comes.
with Paul George out, but
Oh, was that dumb? No, that was
West
perfect
suffered
release.
his lowest scoring output in a decade. Only
21
12 points
point
per
lead.
game on 47% shooting. Rough showing for the former All-Star.
Azili's checked in for Golden State. Leonard on the wing.
I'm getting tired, bro. That ain't good.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Well, Greg getting back to West, even though his scoring was up. You were talking about that. Clark,
And
3.5
Barnes at least
assists.
gets to the line to shoot.
Game last season, by far the highest number of his career.
Yeah, one of the very best
one-
pros I've ever been
what,
around.
with the roll?
He's very smart. He's tough. He's all about team.
And Barnes
you
for
know,
perfect
he makes
release.
things happen. Impacts winning.
He finally
in a lot
made
of
both of his
ways,
free
and
throws.
Those assist totals indicate that.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Leonard on the wing.
The Spurs' defense is really good.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Fires from 14. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to
And
score the
Barnes.
basketball.
And that one's good. Barnes.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working.
I think that was kind of luck.
It really
But
is. 5 out of 6.
what's gonna
of
say
their
it's
last
skill.
Field goals have come from the paint.
With 40 seconds left till halftime.
Pass to Aldridge. Green
Oh.
with the rebound. Warriors leading by 15. Livingston kicks to Curry.
Oh.
It's stolen by Green. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And a two.
Good on the shot. Green's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed.
20
with their
seconds
offensive
till
execution.
You know,
halftime.
the defense, Greg, has really been kept off
Green
balance
gonna
because
go
of
for
the
it.
outstanding
And
passes.
yes, it
4
goes in.
straight field goals have been made off
16
an assist.
seconds to work
And that's sort
for
of
the
been
Spurs
story here today, hasn't it?
until we head back for halftime.
Miller outside. Here's Aldridge, and it's San Antonio with another.
And he made 5. We have 5 seconds with Curry.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half.
Curry going for the half court. Oh.
And so that's the end of the
Coach, you're going.
The
Oh, we
2K
just
Sports
have time.
Halftime Show.
We got 8 minutes left in the game and the video.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half was all about Stephen
I'm
Curry.
tired because
He
usually
ended up with 15
after like
points,
one game
2
I'll take a
assists,
break,
and 2
get
rebounds.
back on, play something else.
And
Now I'm
that's it
just
for
going.
halftime as the second half is just about to get underway.
I am
See you
just
after the
going
game.
for it. Make 2. Looks like make another one after this. Then I want to take a break because gonna get tired. And then my video, I won't be
Well, it's
talking
been
as
a
much. Got
one-sided
me tired.
affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance.
I thought I was gonna get that foul from
Now, come on, Greg. That's
Easily,
much easier
but-
said than done when he's the penetrator.
and a
I mean,
one-hand
his
dunk
speed
by
would
Andre
certainly
Iguodala.
make him extremely tough to cover.
With
On the
Andre
court
has
right
7
now for the
points.
Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the center position. And that one's good. Parker.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest
And
straightforward
Green just
with
gonna
you
go for it.
as
Nope.
he is with anybody else.
Did not go in.
Outside, Green. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Passes it to Aldridge. Goes up the baseline. The Warriors pull it in.
Iguodala got it.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the. Here's Curry with the
Curry's
three.
going for a 3 and
Once
it
again,
connects.
that makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I'm
He was
getting
great
bored
in
this
his
shit.
last
I'm
game,
just getting
Clark, and
tired.
Clearly, he has not
I'm gonna have to
lost
hurry
that
up
love
and
feeling.
make this 2
And
weeks so I
guys,
can
you
take one more
talk
break.
about ascendant stars in the NBA, none
See
brighter than Steph
why
Curry
I'm
as the
going.
leading vote
One,
getter
because I have
for
to
the
get grind.
All-Star
Like I said,
game
I'll make
a season ago.
watch this like 5 times today. I'll make a
What I
video
love, he
explaining
doesn't let
about it
it go to
tomorrow.
his head. I mean, he remains
But
grounded
also,
and focused
I was gonna go
on
make a
winning.
video last
And the
night.
Warriors making a
I
change
said I was
here.
gonna make one more.
Bogut's checked in.
But then
He
my
just
internet
sagged
crashed
off
at like
just
midnight.
enough
I was
and
gonna
no
make one more
hesitation
video.
on his
And when I
part.
went to go make it, I think I was gonna make a BO3 with
Golden
friends
State
video.
moving it around. Green,
goes
the pass
out.
to Bogut. Out to the right wing.
Then I was gonna make
From
a
outside the arc.
WK16
The shot
video.
by Curry, no good.
I was gonna play WWE
What I
first,
like, though,
but
about
since
Stephen
I
Curry
played with
also
Trevor and
is
Mike,
his
I was
demeanor,
just gonna.
Clark. He cheers on his teammates,
Since it was
keeps
already
his head
in.
up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his
We
teammates
was 2
first.
minutes in the third quarter.
That's what makes him a championship caliber superstar.
Good.
Banks it
And
in.
the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Parker against Curry. The shot is off.
Look how tall Bogut is.
Warriors
Holy
leading by
crap.
13 to the middle. Here's Iguodala. Oh, and
And
that
another
one,
one-hand
no
dunk.
question, powered it down.
Man, Bogut, he
And
puts up
very
so
little
much
fight
dunk,
put up
dude.
by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not
Yeah,
the
two-
time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And Tony Parker, at least
Oh,
some
man.
of his success can be attributed to playing with talented bigs. I mean, in his rookie season, he
We got
plays
a
with
minute,
both the
27
Admiral
seconds
and
left.
Tim Duncan.
So we got
He
5
kept
minutes
that
left in
partnership
the
going
game.
with Duncan for several more championships. So while talented, he's also
Green
been
went for it. I
very
shouldn't have
fortunate.
went for it,
Catching
but it
up
was
on the
my
changes
instinct
for
because
Golden
it's Draymond and it usually goes
Barnes
in.
comes in for Andre
Not
Iguodala.
bad.
And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Leonard, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that
And
one. Drawing the whistle on a
Draymond
lot
with the
of
foul. I
contact
didn't
there.
see the foul,
I'll tell
honestly.
you what, he earned his
Oh, I know
money
he's going
on
to
that
the
foul.
line to shoot
Yeah, if you're
two.
going to foul, then make sure that you don't give
Making
a
it
chance
34
for the
points,
and
one
The
more to
Spurs
drop. He
shooting
got
their first
33.
shots from the free throw line tonight.
And will he get
Now
34?
talking
And
about
yes.
Parker and the bigs, Tony benefited from their presence, Clark, but they also benefited from his play.
Really, early in their careers, the only way to
Look
defend
at Sean
Parker and
Livingston.
Duncan was to pack the lane. And once Tony developed a consistent jump shot,
Minute left
the
in
only
the
way
third
to
quarter.
defend them was to hope and pray.
Ooh, look at that. Spin move.
Picked by West. Mills dishes to West. San Antonio
Draymond.
again missing.
Rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding
Barnes
numbers
with the
as
dunk.
well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and
30
rough.
seconds left in the third
That's
quarter.
how you win
God,
games.
I just can't wait.
Here's Marjanovic.
Hopefully I get
This
some
one
easy
for
matches
three.
in my career
It's hauled
because
in by Bogut.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
The better to be lucky
Ooh,
than
Thompson.
good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. Sound.
He was
offensively,
open. That was no
really
way he
no
was
other way
missing
to
that
put it
shot.
here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've
Oh,
both shot the
hold up.
ball
Barnes is
since the
injured.
break.
Are you kidding me,
Here's
dude?
Parker, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Parker's got 10 points in the game.
How did Barnes
I
get
tell you
injured?
what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Sean Livingston. Oh. There's 4 minutes left in the game as we are going into the last quarter of the last game.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Warriors leading by 15. Moment here now for an injury
Here comes
report.
Egan.
Let's check in
Oh.
with Doris Burke for an injury
Looks like he
update
did a
on
little
Harrison
Curry
Barnes.
layup right there.
Doris?
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer
Play a
gave
little
me an
Cody,
update.
the Cody,
He told me that
not
after
Cody,
taking
but
a look
Cody
at him,
floater.
it's thankfully just a sore wrist. You couldn't pick a worse time for an
Oh my
injury
God,
of
that's
any
all
kind
it
as
is
the
for
season
wrist. So
enters
it'll
its
probably be
very
day to
last
day for his
stretch. Kevin,
rotation.
back to you.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated
And
as we
one.
find out more.
And you know what? He
Could
could
go
have
into
a
the line
long
to shoot
road
one,
ahead in terms of
and
getting
it
back on
falls.
the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's
I
not.
just
I mean,
noticed,
he'll be
guys,
doing
there's
everything
bad
he
time for
can to
Harrison
make
Barnes to
it
get
back
injured.
as
He's
soon as
probably one of my
possible.
best players.
It's the Splash
And the
Brothers, Curry
playoffs
and
is
Thompson.
just
They're in the
right around the
backcourt.
corner. Not
Iguodala
this
and
episode,
Green
but
are
the
set at the
episode
forward
after that.
spots, and it's Azili in at
So,
the center, filling
but
out the
Klay
middle. So
Thompson
that's the group out there
with
for Golden State.
The steal.
Curry kicks to Azili.
Ooh, and Ezili catches it.
And lots of contact
And
there.
Ezili
Missing the shot. He'll
is
shoot
going
two.
up
Tim
in the
Duncan
line
picks
to
one up.
shoot two.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years
One
back.
falls in.
Late first round draft
Perfect
pick.
release.
His minutes were down actually last season,
One
but his
more.
production
With a fall.
was decidedly up.
Yeah,
Yes.
he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
And the wide open shot
hold
from
up.
Green.
Oh.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Curry with it. Now Green
No.
defending, and stolen by Aldridge.
Parker got the steal.
Parker drives in.
2 minutes left in the game.
Aldridge inside.
Oh,
He's against
Ezeli.
Ezeli. Aldridge misses.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're
Yeah.
giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
But
Time called
So,
here. The Spurs decide
I'm guessing the
to talk
Spurs called timeout.
And guys, one thing that we were treated
2
with
minutes
last year
and
was
20
Steve
seconds of the
Kerr's
game.
great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and
When good
deflected
for 3
praise
and
like a coach who had done
Curry.
it for many years.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, thank
He's
you.
taking
I
a
got
risky
chance to
three,
hear what
and it
Greg
does
Popovich
not
was
fall.
saying to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Leonard. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start
I
of
try
their
to go for that
possessions.
LeBron
No question he's
James
going to
block,
be the
but
key guy
guess
for
what?
them offensively.
I got
Something else he
goaltending. Let's
mentioned
go.
is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots.
Oh
With
well,
the
it's not
minutes
gonna
ticking
matter.
down and
Who
the
called
deficit
timeout?
still a
Spurs
big
again?
one, those adjustments have to be
20-point
a
lead,
chance
2
worth
minutes
taking,
left.
Kevin.
And thank you
I'll
for that, Doris.
consider that as a win.
It's stolen by Green.
Oh,
And now it's
Green
Leonard
from the
running.
Spurs
Here we
stole
go,
it.
all the way. The rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. It's stolen
man,
by
another
Green.
steal by Green, the same person again.
We're in the fourth quarter
Get
here.
on my last
Just under
nerves.
2.5 minutes gone. Aldridge kicks to Parker. Leonard on the wing.
They can't beat our D. They can't beat our... Oh, wait a minute.
A rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength.
And we are just
looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight.
Like,
from
we
these
cannot,
guys. Really
like,
pushed
the last
ball,
3 plays,
I think in
2
doing
were stolen,
so,
1...
created a lot of pressure on the
I don't
defense.
want to
Yeah, I
talk
agree
about
with you
it.
there. I mean, they definitely had a
But at least we
huge
got the
edge,
win.
and that's in their DNA.
And they just made a
Push the
contested
pace
shot.
and
Like,
to
what's
apply
going
pressure
on?
from an
Minute
offensive
and 10
standpoint.
seconds
When they
left
run
in
the
the
ball and
game.
dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are
Maurice
exactly
is
the
going
kind
for
of
the
games
2.
they can play.
That's fun
God,
basketball
that's
to
4
watch.
plays
sure
in a
is.
row
It
where
sure
we
is.
cannot get
And you
nothing
can
to go
hardly
down.
say this win surprised anyone with
Let's
the season
go.
these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
Just breaking the
Oh,
spirit
hold
of their
up.
opponent 3 straight times this
49
year. This
seconds
win is
left in
going
the
to give
game,
them a
and
perfect
we are
3-0
getting
record.
some green
With
light.
only 1 game left to go on the season against the Spurs.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just
And
a
Bogut.
monstrous
Let's go,
performance
boy.
for Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Miller up on top. West, right side. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Bogut.
26
This has been
seconds.
a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice
Buzz's going
job
for
of
the 3.
extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
No, Space got the
And they feel good about this
offensive
win tonight,
rebound
guys,
and got the
defending
points.
their home court.
I agree.
15
Job well
seconds
done.
left
They
in the
gave
game,
these
guys.
fans
That's
exactly
another
what they
win.
wanted.
And the call will be against
Alabama.
Sean Livingston.
Blocking foul.
That is his
Are you
first foul
kidding
of the
me?
game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just
2K.
didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was
2K.
1 step late that time, Greg.
Oh, this game just
Miller
makes me
outside.
happy.
So we see the Warriors taking the
Alright,
game.
guys.
They won
That
this
has
game
been the
going
game.
away. They were the
It
better
has been your
basketball
boy
team.
Big,
Clark,
and I'll
right?
see you in the
No
next
question
one.
about it.